Kota Kinabalu. There are 3 construction workers were injured after falling from a 7-meter tall scaffolding while conducting building renovation work on Wednesday, 18 October. The incident occurred at around 11 a.m. at the Industrial Centre in Sepangga near here. Sabah Fire and Rescue Department Assistant Director of Operations, Hamza Isnuridini, said the 3 victims, whose identities are not yet known, were taken to the hospital by their employer. We received a call about the incident at 11:02 a.m. When our men arrived. The victims were already on their way to the hospital, he said in a statement on Wednesday. He said firemen made sure that any hazard at the scene were cleared. The condition of the 3 injured workers is not known currently. Operation at the scene ended at 11:46 a.m. The relevant issue related to the ethic, financial, culture, environment or sustainability in the Malaysian context that occurred in the community area. This issue directly related to construction safety and public well-being, making it most relevant to the cause, ethical, financial, cultural, and safety concern in Malaysia. Falls from building during construction are a major concern in Malaysia due to several factors. First, ethical concern. Firstly, is duty to protect public safety. Building owners and managers have a responsibility to ensure the safety of anyone who enters their property. This includes implementing measures to prevent falls, such as proper guardrails, sign and maintenance. If a fault occurs due to negligence in these areas, there's an ethical concern that the owner failed in their duty to protect public safety. Second is worker safety in construction. Construction sites pose a significant risk of falls. Companies have an ethical obligation to provide workers with proper safety equipment, training, and fall protection systems like harness and nets. Failing to prioritize worker safety raises ethical concerns, potentially putting life at a risk for profit or convenience. 3 is suicide. The third is suicide prevention. In some cases, falls from buildings are intentional acts of suicide. This raises ethical consideration around building design and accessibility, especially for high-rise structure. Should architects or designers have a responsibility to incorporate suicide prevention measures into their plans? Fourth is balancing security and open access. Implementing strict security measures to prevent falls might restrict public access to rooftop or balconies. This creates an ethical tension between safety and public enjoyment of space. Next is investigating the cause. Determining the cause of the fall is crucial. Was it an accident, a suicide attempt, or a result of faulty construction? A true investigation is ethically important to ensure accountability and prevent similar incidents in the future. Second is financial. Its cost. The financial cost of falls from building can be extremely high, encompassing several areas. One is medical expense. This is likely the biggest cost factors. It includes emergency service, hospitalization, surgeries, rehabilitation, medications, and long-term care, depending on the severities of the injuries. Second is lost wage in the fall results in disability or extended recovery time. The injured person lose incomes. This can have a significant impact on their financially well-being. Third is loss of productivity. Even if a full recovery is possible, there might be a period of reduced productivity due to pain or limitation. Fourth is property damage. The fall itself could damage property below the fall site. Fifth is legal costs. If a lawsuit is filed due to the fall, legal fees for both sides can be substantial. In conclusion, engineering plays a vital role in safeguarding public health and safety by preventing falls from building through various design practices, building codes, and safety equipment. Impact of engineering on public safety and health. Engineering plays a critical role in preventing falls from buildings and protecting public safety and health. Fall prevention strategies. First is girders and safety nets. These physical barriers prevent falls from reaching the ground or lower levels. Engineers design girders to withstand specific loads and ensure proper installation for maximum effectiveness. Second is building codes and regulation. This establish minimum safety standard for things like girders height, stairwell design, and slip-resistant flooring. Engineers play a key role in developing and implementing these codes. Third is fall protection system for construction workers, like harness, lifelines, and scaffolding system designed by engineers minimize fall risks during construction. Fourth is fire escapes. These secondary egress points designed by engineers provide a safe escape route in case of fire, preventing potential falls due to blocked primary exits. Reduce fall severity. First is fall arrest system. This system designed by engineers absorbs some of the impact force in case of a fall, reducing injuries. For example, lanyard and declaration device soften the impact on a worker who falls while harnessed. Second is building materials and design. Flooring with high shock absorption properties can decrease the severity of injuries from falls within a building. Engineer consideration the factors during design. Overall impact. First is reduce injuries and fatalities. By implementing this engineering solution, the number of fall-related deaths and serious injuries is significantly reduced, improving public healthy outcomes. Second, increase worker safety. Engineering advancement in fall protection system create safe working conditions in construction and maintenance job. Examples like hard hats, while not directly preventing falls, hard hats is designed by engineers protect workers' heads from falling objects, a common risk during construction. In conclusion,
So next, question 4. Question 4 is statutory and legal requirements. First, statutory requirements, which is building codes. Most countries and regions have building codes that outline safety standards for construction and maintenance. These codes often specify requirements for guardrails and fall protection systems, stairway design, roof access and fall prevention, window safety, especially for high-risk buildings. If a fall happened due to a violation of these building codes, it strengthens a potential negligence claim. Second, legal requirements, negligence. Personal injury lawsuits from false typical center on negligence. To win, the injured party needs to prove the following, which is duty of care. The party responsible, defendant, own duty to the plaintiff to provide a reasonably safe environment. Breach of duty. The defendant failed to uphold this duty, example, by not having proper guardrails. Causation. The breach of duty directly caused the plaintiff's injuries. Damage. The plaintiff suffered harm, which is medical bills, lost wage, pain and suffering. So third, additional considerations. Occupancy status. Trespassers generally have fewer rights than workers or invited guests. Comparative negligence. Loss in some jurisdictions might reduce compensation if the plaintiff is found partially responsible for the fall. Question 5. Technician and stakeholder roles. The specific technician role will depend on the context of the fall. Here are some possibilities. Emergency medical technician, EMT or paramedic. Their first responders will be responsible for assessing the victim's injuries, stabilizing their condition, and transporting them to the hospital. Firefighters may be involved in rescuing the victim from a precarious position or providing initial medical center. Construction safety technician. If the fall occurred on a construction site, a safety technician may be responsible for investigating the accident, identifying safety hazards, and ensuring compliance with safety regulations. Building inspector. Following the incident, a building inspector may be called in to assess the building for any code violations that may have contributed to the fall. So next, stakeholder roles. First, building owner. The owner is responsible for maintaining the building in a safe condition and ensuring all necessary safety precautions are in place. They may also be involved in any legal proceedings following the fall. Second, occupants, if applicable. If the fall involved a tenant or other occupant of the building, they may have a role in the investigation, especially if the fall was caused by a building maintenance issue. And third, law enforcement. Law enforcement may need to secure the scene, investigate the cause of the fall, and potentially file charge if negligence is suspected. And fifth, insurance company. Both the building owner and the victim may have insurance policies that cover the incident. The insurance companies will be involved in investigating the claim and determining liability. And six, Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, if applicable. If the fall occurred on a construction site, OSHA may be involved in investigating the accident, and ensuring compliance with safety regulation. Additional consideration. Medical professionals, doctors, nurses, and other medical professionals will treat the victim's injuries and provide ongoing care. Legal counsel. Lawyers may be involved on behalf of the victim, the building owner, or other stakeholders depending on the specifics of the case. So question 6, discussion. Falls from buildings are a preventable tragedy. By prioritizing safety throughout the building life cycle, from design to construction and maintenance, engineers can significantly reduce these incidents. Additionally, promoting a culture of safety through training and awareness programs can encourage responsible behaviors among construction workers. So that's all from us. Thank you very much.